Namaste. Hello and welcome to Zoom Yoga number 58. As ever, we'll start with the opening quote. It's anonymous. If you believe you are a hammer, everything will look like a nail. If you believe you are a hammer, everything will look like a nail. I guess it comes down to self-awareness. So if you like to stand up, we're going to start today standing up with an old favourite, Sa Ta Na Ma, up and down on our toes. So if you just stand tall to begin with, try and feel that the feet are parallel. Relax the body. Feel that someone has a thread attached to the centre of your head and they're gently pulling you upwards. And just take 2 or 3 slow, smooth, deep breaths. As ever, focusing on your natural pause. Relax the neck, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. And we're just going to start to come up on the toes. We tuck our thumbs into our fingers. And as we come up on the toes, we inhale, open the fingers and the thumbs. Inhale as we come up, open fingers and thumbs. Wait for your natural pause. And then gently lower down with the exhalation. Tuck the thumbs back into the fingers. You're trying to keep your neck, shoulders and arms relaxed. So you're not coming up and rigid like this, contracting and putting the shoulders up to the ears. You're totally relaxed. Inhale as you come up, spread the fingers, open the thumb. Wait for your natural pause. And then slowly lower down, tuck the thumbs back in. Don't worry if you lose your balance. Don't worry if you fall forward. It takes a bit of practice. And usually, with time, you'll be able to perfect the movement. Inhale as you come up, open the thumb and fingers. Everything else remains relaxed. Wait for your natural pause and lower down. This is a good way to bring the body into balance. So the next time you're out of sorts, try doing this and it'll take you back to a state of equanimity. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as you go down. It helps if you focus on something straight ahead, something stationary. So you can continue doing that, or you can start Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So as we come up, we touch a thumb to the first finger as you mentally say Sa. Inhale as you come up, Sa. Exhale down, Ta, as you touch a second finger. Na, as you inhale and come up, thumb to third finger. Exhale down, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma, which actually means truth is our identity. So we inhale as we come up, touch the first finger with the thumb. Sa, mentally. Your own time. Down as you exhale, Ta. Inhale up, Na. Down, Ma. So leave you with a few rounds in peace. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. First finger, second finger, third and fourth. If you wish to add another element to this, then you can introduce alternate nostril breathing. So as you come up, it's the same sa, down ta, up na, down ma, but you inhale through the left. So we inhale as we come up. Sa. Exhale through the right. Ta, as you touch the second finger. Inhale through the right as you come up. Na. Touch your third finger. Exhale through the left. Ma. Touch your fourth finger. So it's in left, out right, in right, out left. Up sa, down ta, up na, down ma. So you're fully immersing yourself in the three aspects. You're fully concentrated on sa, ta, na, ma, touching each finger with alternate nostril. And this is meditation, continued concentration on whatever you're doing. One more round after the one that you're on, and then just stand tall, allowing the body to breathe naturally. Allow the body to breathe naturally, standing tall, feet parallel. Now we're going to do the Namaste, a twist with Namaste. So feel that your feet are parallel without looking down. We're going to inhale and we're going to turn to the right, but keeping the Namaste in the center of our chest. Inhale and exhale as we turn to the right, keeping the chin in line with the Namaste to the first point of resistance. And then we just start to breathe. So you're not trying to turn, you're allowing the body to turn after each exhalation. Slow, smooth, deep breaths, remain standing tall. And you can feel the contractions on the ankles, the knees, the hips, a gentle pull and tightening of the structures. Remember, I keep saying the same things. It takes 6 seconds for muscles, tendons, ligaments to start to help you in your movement. So when you get to a point that you feel there's no more movement to the right, then you turn your head, keep your neck long, turn your chin to the right. And of course, during your own practice, you can stay here for as long as you wish. But for now, take a chin back to the Namaste. And then an exhalation, take the torso round to face in front, slowly, slowly, slowly. And you can feel the blood and lymph, vibration and the energy flushing back, rushing back into the structures. So we repeat the same process to the left. Inhale, exhale as we turn the torso to the left, keeping the chin in line with the Namaste. It's almost effortless. You're allowing the body to move with the breath. And when you feel there's no more movement to the left with the torso, then you can turn the chin to the left. Couple more breaths. Turn the chin to the Namaste. And an exhalation, return the torso to the front. And smile. Stretch out the arms. And we're going to twist to the right. So we inhale, and an exhalation, slide to the right. Looking at the thumb. 3 breaths. Inhale round to the front. Allow the thumbs to pass, and we slide to the left. Keeping the bent arm, keeping the elbow up. Three breaths. Once more to either side. Inhale as we slide the hands along, thumbs passing. Exhale to the opposite side. Keeping the neck long, keeping the torso long, keeping the chin parallel to the ground. Simple, gentle movements. Inhale to neutral, exhale to the opposite side. Slow, smooth, deep breaths. Focus on your natural pause. Inhale to arms facing forward. Clasp the hands and we'll raise up. 3 breaths. So we inhale as we raise the clasp up. You can look straight ahead or look up, whatever feels more comfortable for you. Really lift up the girdle and relax in exhalation. You might get snap, crackle, pop. This is okay. We're doing it gently with awareness and with the breath. So 3 or 4 breaths, and then you turn the clasp around and you'll get a different stretch again. Inhale as you stretch up. Exhale, relax. So again, it's up to you how many breaths you do in this position. Change again, the clasp, 2 or 3 breaths. Inhale as we lift up and relax in exhalation. And one final change, clasp facing upwards. Inhale, lift up. And then release the clasp as you stretch your hands up and out. Remember, we're looking for the stretch from the shoulders to the elbows. Elbows to the wrists. Wrists to the fingers. Stand tall and take the breath directly into the back of the neck. So you're using visualization. You can use the Bija mantra, which is a seed mantra. And the sound is hung. So you inhale into the back of the neck. You can say hung in the inhalation. And Namaha on the exhalation as you flush the neck, shoulders and arms with energy. And completely relax them. So forget about your nose. The breath is coming in directly into the back of the neck on the sound hung. And then on Namaha, you flush that energy from the neck down along the shoulders, down the arms to the fingers. Hung Namaha. Anytime you want to bring energy and healing and awareness to a part of the body, you direct the breath to that area. So now we take our hands and clasp them behind our head. And all we're going to do is inhale as we open the elbows just gently back, and you're getting a squeeze of the shoulders. Exhale, relax. So we inhale, squeeze. Exhale, relax. Try not to drop the head when you're doing this. I was doing it myself. Try to keep the chin parallel to the ground. Inhale, and you can feel what's happening there. As you inhale and hold, as you open the elbows. Wait for your natural pause. Exhale, relax. It's a lovely sensation. And this is where we keep a lot of the tension between the shoulders, the neck muscles attached to the occiput, the base of the skull. So in doing this, we're reversing the position we sit often all day. If it's an office job, slumped shoulders, rounded shoulders, and the tension in the neck. So feel that your feet are parallel. And we're going to do the twist with the arms in this position. So we're going to inhale as we open the elbows, and then exhale as we turn to the right. And then we just continue. Inhale, open the elbows. Exhale, soften in the turn. I know some of you may have a wee buildup of lactic acid. If that's the case, just release, stretch up the arms and release them, but keep the twist to the right. Or take the elbows round to the front, forward facing, have a wee break. But you can still continue with the twist. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. But you get the idea. It's squeezing and releasing. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale, twist. So inhale as you squeeze the elbows back as you come round to the front. Exhale, release. If you wish to have a wee break now, you pause the video, lower the arms, or you can just take the elbows forward. That will ease the build-up of lactic acid, and then we'll go to the left. So we inhale, open the elbows, exhale to the left. Simple, gentle movements with awareness in line with the breath. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale, relax. And inhale, open, and exhale back to neutral. And then we stretch up, stretch up, stretch up, and stretch out. And I know you have the buildup of lactic acid now. So stand tall and relax. And take a breath directly into the back of the neck with hung Namaha. So you inhale, flush the back of the neck with energy, with vibration, with healing and awareness. Namaha, then you relax and send that energy through the neck, the shoulders, down to the fingertips. Full yogic breath, waiting for your natural pause. Really relaxes the shoulders, arms, and the neck. And of course, if you think of what we practiced last week with the anal lock, stomach retraction, you can incorporate all of these things in the standing position, if you wish. A few more breaths. So of course, it's just we're inflating the stomach, expanding the rib cage, a puff of air in the upper chest. We're using visualization for that energy to go into the back of the neck. Natural pause. And smiling and relaxing in the exhalation. Right, so now we'll do traffic lights. Again, very simple. So we take our arms and stretch them out. And you can move into any position, any twist, any simple movement. But the rule is you don't lower your arms from this position. If you want a break, this is a resting position. So we can do anything we want. So we inhale, you can turn to the right, for example. Exhale, you can move an arm. Inhale, move a hand. Exhale, turn back. Just make it up, but you do not lower the arms from the parallel position. So it's like we're directing traffic. As I say, If you need a break, when you raise the arms straight up, that gives you a wee bit of respite. Three more breaths. And then finish with stretching up, and lowering down, stretching out through the fingertips. And as ever, you may find that your arms don't want to go down, sorry. My arms appear to be stuck here. We force them down. Stand tall. Relax. Just give yourself a gentle sway, nothing aggressive. Allow the body to breathe naturally. And bring your awareness to any sensations. And as I keep saying, with awareness, you decide if this type of movement is for you. If it's not, you have thousands of other movements to try and practice. Okay, Samprasarasana. We've done this many times. Simple Samprasarasana means forward flowing movements. One movement leads on to another. So we come to the right-hand side of our mat. Done this many times. So we're going to take a balance on the right foot. Stretch out the arms. Stretch up, out, and across. Inhale and contract everything. So we're going to try and do these rounds almost with as little effort as possible. So we're inhaling, contracting, and we release down to the clasp. Inhale as we raise up. Look up, stretch up. Exhale as we release. As gentle as possible. Inhale as we push the hands together. Forward into fists. Take a fist around into lower back. Bend at the knees. Look back, lean back. Inhale as we come up. Rejoin the clasp, reverse it, up above our head. Forward bend. Nice and gentle, bend at the knees, release the clasp, don't keep the arms at the ears. And just find a comfortable position. Release the neck, release the lower back, and release the knees. Release the neck, release the lower back, and release the knees. In your exhalation, you can pull the stomach back if you wish. When you're ready, you rejoin the clasp. Raise it up. You don't have to glue the arms to the ears. I used to do that, but it's strong in the lower back. Turn the clasp around. Lift it up. Hips to the right, and just lean to the first point of resistance to the left. We're not going aggressively far. You can go, of course, you can go a lot further down, but just to the first point, and then you can have a couple gentle stretches. So we inhale, lift up through the arms, and soften. So we're being gentle with our bodies today. 2 or 3 stretches. Inhale as we come up. You've relaxed coming up, so inhale again, re-engage your lift. Hips to the left, gently to the right. So we're not going very far at all, just the first point of resistance, and then a few stretches through. Inhale as we come up. 3 little squats. Again, we're not going away down to the floor. We're inhaling, lifting up, and we're just a little sit down. Inhale, lift up again, and just a little bit further. Of course, we can go a lot further, but we're not trying that today. Inhale as we come up, arms forward, and then a stretch to either side. So we inhale, exhale to the right, keeping the left elbow up. Inhale back. Of course, you can stay in that stretch for breath, but we've already done that. Inhale back to neutral, exhale to the left, keeping the right elbow up. Inhale back to neutral. Inhale, lift up. And release down. Heel toe together. Stand tall. You can say the mantra we were doing at the beginning, Satanama, truth is our identity. Without coming up on the toes, you can touch the thumb to the first, second, third, fourth finger. Sa, ta, na, ma. You can do these things standing in the shopping queues. You can do them waiting at the Pelican Crossing. We'll take a step to the left of the mat and we'll repeat the same process. Another simple, gentle round of Samprasrasana. So stand tall, take the awareness to the left foot, take the weight on the left foot, stretch out. You can have the balance and then step across. Inhale, gently contraction of everything. Exhale, relax. Down to the clasp. Inhale, lift up, look up, stretch up. Wait for your natural pause as we then exhale down. Inhale, push the palms together. Exhale, forward into fists. Bend at the knees, lean back. Again, you can stay here for as many breaths as you like. When you're ready to come out, you inhale, reclasp, reverse, raise it above your head. And then you come forward, nice and loose with the arms. Relax the knees, relax the lower back, relax the neck. Remember to pull the stomach back on your exhalation. When you're ready, rejoin your clasp. Come up slowly, the slower the better. And the thighs and the gluteals have to work. Turn the clasp around. Inhale, lift up. Hips to the right. Gentle stretch to the left. And then as many stretches as you wish. Inhale, stretch through the torso and soften. I'm deliberately not going very far today. Two or three stretches and you inhale up. Re-engage your lift. Hips to the left, which opens the joint so you can stretch to the right. Keeping the torso open, you're not coming forward with the top shoulder. Inhale as you come up, then there are 3 squats. Inhale, lift up, soften. So again, you can stay in this position for as many breaths. When you're ready, you come out, arms forward. We'll do the twist to either side and an exhalation. Inhale to neutral. Exhale to the left. Lift up, look up, stretch up. And that's what we're taking out. So we'll keep our feet in the wide stance. Allow the body to breathe naturally. Take a breath into the back of the neck. Visualize and then flush the neck, shoulders and arms. And smile. I always just say smile when I smile naturally myself. We'll do the bow and arrow now. So we're in a wide stance, but check that your heels are at the back of your mat. Get a reasonable wide stance. Turn on the right foot, the right heel, and just check that you can go down into a comfortable position. Remember, the knee can be below the ankle or on top of the ankle, but try not to go beyond the ankle. It's too much stress on the knee. So at the edge of the mat, you're keeping the legs open, so the inside of your knee is trying to overtake the outside. You're not taking the knee into the center of the mat. In a simple bow and arrow, we're going to raise a right hand. And if I take around my left, I can easily reach this hand, so that's no use. So I'm stretching out with the left. Sorry, stretching out with the right. I'm coming round with the left to try and get reach the bow, pull it back as we inhale. Take aim. Again, you can stay in this position for as long as you wish, and then as we release the arrow. So again, your stance can be any position. It can be minimal. It can be as aggressive as you want to make it. But you've got to be in balance because you're taking aim, steady, stretch out, come round with the left hand, inhale as you pull back. And fire. If you want to come out of each action and rest the thigh muscle, you can do that. When you go back into it, last one, get your stance, keep your body open. You want balance, you want steadiness for a good aim. Pull back. Keep the elbow up of the arm that's pulling. And of course, we change sides. So we'll swivel on the right heel, turn on the left. Check that your stance is good, because one side is always more flexible than the other. So I can actually go a little bit wider. Check that your right leg remains straight. Get your stance. And we'll try with this one. So stretch up with the left arm. Into your stance. Come forward with the right to the bow. Inhale as we pull back. And fire. But I think you've got the idea. So you're really stretched out with the left arm. And then you're stretching forward with the right to pull back in the bow. Last one. Take aim. Feet facing forward and heel toe in. Stand tall. Remember, someone has a thread at the center of your head. Your feet are parallel. So you get a slight contraction of the gluteals, a slight contraction of abdominals, and your shoulders are open. If you want, you can do the alternate nostril with sa, ta, na, ma. In fact, we'll do that. So inhale through the left nostril, touch your thumb to the first finger with sa. Exhale through the right, second finger ta. In right, third finger na. Out left, fourth finger ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Truth is our identity. Remember last week I said there's no pillow so soft as a clear conscience. It's much the same. Truth is our identity. So now we'll go down and do a simple cat. So get comfortable on your mat. Check that your knees are hip width apart, your hands are under your shoulders. If that's too much for your wrists, you can move them slightly further forward. In a simple cat, we're going to inhale as we raise the chin, concave the back, and then raise the buttocks. You can stay in this position and take a few breaths. And when you're ready to change, and you keep the position, but you start with the chin, tuck the chin in, Start to push through the arms, lift up through the back, vertebra by vertebra. Pull in the buttocks. Again, you can stay in this position for as many breaths as you wish. You can take as many breaths as you do in the cat, but you always start with the chin. Always, always, always lift the chin up and then vertebra by vertebra, nice and slow. Many breaths as you wish. Just continue the process. The slower you go, the greater the awareness, deeper the practice. You can continue this slow, gentle cat. If you want to add another dimension, check it you're comfortable in your position, check it your wrists are okay. We're going to do a leg lift and tuck. So we're going to stretch out the right leg as we look up with the chin, lift up with the right leg, and at the last moment bend, so you get a nice stretch through the thigh. And then exhale as we come through and tuck the chin into the knee. So just continue with the right leg as long as you're comfortable. You're enjoying the practice. Lifting it up straight. Last minute bend at the knee. You'll feel a stretch through the thigh muscle. You can wait for your pause, or you can have a couple breaths in this position and then come through. Keeping the knee off the ground, tucking the chin in. But you get the idea. So you can do as many repetitions as you wish. And when you feel ready, change side. If you want to have a break and sit back in your heels, you can do that as well. Sit back in Vajrasana. Check that your wrists are fine. Change leg. Don't get caught up in how far the leg you can lift or how far you can push it through. It's not important. So again, you can pause the video or you can sit back in Vajrasana, have a break. But if you want to something more dynamic from this position, we tuck our toes under. We're going to do downward and up facing dog. So we come up, push through the arms, lift up through the hips, soften through the heels. Push through the arms. I'm lifting my chin so I don't eat my microphone. Lift up through the hips, soften through the heels. You can bend each knee to stretch the calf muscles. So again, you can drop down into Vajrasana after this and rest, or if you feel you still have a shoulder strength, you come up on your toes, down, through and up, upward facing dog. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. The arms act as a post. So you can stay in this position, or you can come up and down dynamically. Push through the arms, lift up through the hips, soften through the heels. Up on the toes, down, through, stretch up. So continue at your own pace. Pause the video, do as many as you wish, depending where you're at your practice. And when you've had enough, come out and sit in any comfortable sitting position. Two more if you're still practicing them. I think you get the idea. You can drop down on your knees. And come into a sitting position. Any sitting position that you're comfortable with. My favorite is Vajrasana. So that was relatively strong. So we'll allow the body to come back to recalibrate. And this is the way to build up your instincts and trust. I just want you to sit and send love. It's extenuating times at the moment, so send love to the first person that enters your mind. It doesn't matter who it is. The first person. So let the body settle down. Send some unconditional love to that first person that came into your mind. Don't try and reason it. Don't try and figure out why. And smile. The universal language of love. A smile. Remember, everything is vibration. So as you're sending love to this person, you're getting the benefit too. So it's a win-win. Okay, just before we lie down in Shavasana, we're going to do some sit-in twists. So if we just stretch out our legs. So depending where you're at today, you can, if you feel your back is strong, then you don't have to support it. We come across with the right leg, right over left, left arm around the back, and we turn to the right. So if you wish to support your back, you can use your left arm in close to the body, which can act as a post, which keeps your back straight. If you're comfortable and you feel secure with it, keeping your back straight, then you don't need the support. You put the left arm around the body. So right leg over left, turning to the left. But it's important that you keep the back straight. So if you are tired and you're slumping a little, use the post. Don't be shy. Different days we have different energy. Depends what we've put our body through and our minds. So use the post if you need it. Otherwise, arm around the side. So you inhale as you lift up, exhale as you twist. Couple more breaths. Keeping the right leg over the left, but you come out of the twist, you then turn to the right. So you can clasp the knee, hug the knee, or you can put the arm over the other side of the knee. I prefer to hug the knee, so you get a stretch through the hip as well. Turn to the right. Keep your neck long, keep the chin parallel to the ground. Release the arm around the back. Release your left arm. Release your right leg. Now it's left leg over right. And we turn in the direction of the left leg. Create the post or put the arm around the back. Torso long. Turn around to the right. So you're inhaling as you're elongating through the torso. Exhaling as you're turning to the right. To come out, you relax the arm around the back. Turn around the torso. Keep the left leg over the right and turn to the left. Hugging the knee. allowing the breath to do the work. To come out, release the arm, the left arm, release the right arm, release the left leg. Lie down in Shavasana. The mind-body relaxer. So it's a reasonably strong class today. So you lie down in Shavasana, floppy feet, slightly more than hip width apart. If you need to pause the video and get some warm clothing or some blankets, please do. Palms facing upwards, slightly away from the torso. Floppy feet, which releases the legs. Check that your chin is not painting the ceiling, so you're not having it arched all the way back. Take your left shoulder, lift it up, and just roll it back down again. Do the same with your right. You'll have a slight gap in your lower back from the ground, so take your lower back and gently compress it onto the ground and let it spring back naturally. You're allowing the body to breathe naturally. But with each exhalation, you're trying to increase the surface area of the body, surrendering to the ground. Really letting go. You're letting go of the old to make space for the new. So breathe. Breathe again. Smile and relax. Arrive where you are. Be natural, open to effortlessness, to being rather than doing. Drop everything. Let go. Enjoy for a moment this marvelous joy of meditation, which is just continued concentration in whatever you are doing. So breathe. Breathe again. Smile and relax. Arrive where you are. Be natural, open to effortlessness, to being rather than doing. Drop everything. Let go. Enjoy for a moment this marvelous joy of meditation. So it's all about self-awareness. So we started with, if you believe you are a hammer, everything will look like a nail. We'll finish with a quote from Albert Einstein. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. Everybody is a genius, but if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. As ever, thank you very much. Namaste with much love.